can't really see it in this lighting, but I got a crazy sunburn today at the beach in 86-degree weather, September 24th. September 24th. I'm about to enter October with a fresh sunburn. That's how crazy this fall is. That's unheard of here in Rhode Island in the fall. Doesn't make no sense. One more life update for those that care. A couple of videos back, I showed you guys how I started reading the Dark Tower series by Stephen King about the middle of July and how I breezed through it. In that video, you saw me complete the 3rd book, and I just gotten the 4th book in the mail. 2.5 weeks later, I finished the 4th book, all 1,016 pages. That's how good it is. Just got the 5th one in the mail. About to begin this one. It's a big one. Just for those that care, still highly recommend the series. So don't judge me, but I have not eaten yet today because I was busy getting sunburned at the beach all day long. So it's 8:30 at night, and I have not had a real meal yet. And tomorrow's my biggest, heaviest, strongest squat and bench pressing day. A lot of volume, a lot of heavy weight, and I need something in me now. So I need to fuel way up. The goal is carbohydrates and sodium, and then more carbohydrates, and then more sodium. We want to really fill up and fill out and wake up nice and heavy and full tomorrow so we have power in us. So we're doing it the most disgusting, gluttonous way possible at the Hibachi Chinese buffet, which has everything from crab rangoon to noodles to even sushi to fried chicken to dumplings to tacos to, of course, dessert. I might have had a little bit of dessert after my multiple plates of dinner. I mean, it's gluttonous and it's disgusting. And honestly, it's a cheap buffet, so it's probably not even sanitary food. Really, I'm disgusted in myself. Oh my God, I'm so full, I'm waddling. I'm gonna squat heavy and hard tomorrow, so I'll be waddling after tomorrow. Basically, if I'm not waddling at all points in my life, I'm not fulfilled. I'm not doing my life correctly. Fifth and final working set with 460 pounds. You guys remember when that was my max? Actually, just last year, my max at this time was 475. So now we're doing this final set for 4. Brett yelled at me. He told me I need to reset better between reps. He's 100% right. I have a bad habit of I'll brace hard for the first rep, make it nice and clean, and then I'll start doing like the time under tension bodybuilder squat reps. And I need to stop doing that. It makes me lose tightness. So I'm gonna focus on doing 1 rep at a time, resetting, bracing, 1 rep at a time for this final set of 4 with 460.
Up strong, let's go. Brace hard, yep. Up, beautiful. Up, come on. Oh yeah. Up strong.
I feel like I lose my balance every rep with this ground, but it felt good. Bench press day. The last 2 weeks we worked up to 365. So today I wanted to kick it up another 5 to 10 pounds depending on how I felt. Benching actually felt really terrible at first. My scapula were having a hard time staying retracted and my lats felt like they were not engaging. So I took a lacrosse ball and I rolled deep into my scapula, deep into my upper back, an area of mine that gets really tight on my left side, usually from squatting. And I loosened it up really good between sets and it actually made a night and day difference. So eventually that loosened up and the bench started feeling a lot better. But because it was an off day, I decided to stay on the conservative side and hit 370, and I just made sure to give it a really good pause. And that is the thing about doing a training block that has a lot of volume. It's not always optimal to peak or try to PR at the end of every single training cycle. Because if you do a training cycle that's dedicated to a lot of heavy weight and a lot of volume like this one is, that's going to be phenomenal for putting on strength in the long run, but it's also going to fatigue your body pretty good and burn you out pretty good by the end of it. So that's why when you do a powerlifting cycle, a peak leading up to a powerlifting meet, you do it a little bit differently. You start backing off on volume as you get towards the end of the training cycle, so it saves your CNS, it saves your body, and acclimates you into handling heavy weight. Whereas this training block is not backing off on volume, we're adding volume and adding heavier weight. Whereas this training block is not backing off on volume. We're adding volume and adding heavier weights, so we're beating ourselves up, but it's gonna be great for strength. So this is week number 4. Next week I wanna try 385 in the gym. I'll make sure not to go to the beach before it. And the following week, week 6, that'll be the end of this training cycle. And we'll either end with a 385, 395 bench, or if it's there, ready to go, we'll hit the 405 bench at the end of this training cycle. But like I said, it may not be at the end of the cycle. Like a lot of volume, I'm gonna definitely feel pretty beat up. So if I feel like I need a rest, deload, then we'll do that, and we'll start the official peaking training cycle leading up to the 4 plates after that, if that makes sense. Last set about to go down, trying to muster up my energy. Set number 6 with 325. I think this is a volume PR. I think, what's 6 times 4? 24? I think 24 reps with 325 is the most I've ever moved 325 for in one single workout, especially after hitting a single of 370. So, whew, feeling drained though. The sunburn has me almost feeling like I'm on sleep medicine. Post-workout Chipotle, and the newest episode of Rick and Morty. Life is good. See you in the next video.